What is going on, everybody? I'm here with you again. Fooled you! It's Tuesday. It's Mark Pires. I was walking down and it's Renaissance Man. Another way. I'm here to ease my mind and help my living. It's Renaissance Man. I'm here with you again. Day 1212 in a row. Renaissance Man Show. Gonna do it. What's that? No, Joanne, back in the studio doing it. Did a little trickaroo on you. Oh, he's still there by the pool. No, did a little trickaroo. You thought I was there by the pool. Nope, trickaroo. Sometimes you get trickarooed. And you're like, yay, look, he's there by the pool. Nope, not anymore. I'm here. Or maybe he was there the whole time pretending to be by the pool. Oh, goodness. So how is everybody doing? Officially back in the friggin' seat, right? What? No, Joanne, I know you had a great time skinny dipping it. You know, jumping in the pool, ripping apart siding, stucco. That freaking pool company, the water, refueling, they call it the refuel. They made a killing last week, Renaissance Man. Renaissance, because you heard doing it, belly flopperoo. How's everybody doing? I see Scott J in the house. I forgot my freaking laptop upstairs. I can't see who's on me right now. Look, it's going to be a 20, 30 minute, Mark, little sitch, doing it. Got a story for you. The electric Corvette. You heard about it? I was like, what? What's next? The electric Yugo? You go where nobody goes on a Yugo. We have plenty of bits with the Yugo. You may have to go back and check out. Joanne, what do we have for a story today? I was just joking, Joanne. I know I just told them about the story of the day. It's the Corvette. The electric Corvette. Gonna get into it in a moment, but we do have a little surprise for you. We're here Tuesday nighting it. Matt Zabrosk back in the fold. Zabrosk, you excited to do a woohoo tonight? Zabrosk says he's been enjoying the vacation. He doesn't want to do a woohoo. I told him, you better freaking drink a yoo-hoo. Get ready for that woohoo. You guys know he gets 6 yoo-hoo a day to prepare for the woohoo, limber up the vocal cords with some yoo-hoo. What's that, Zabrowski? No, Zabrosk! I want to hear a freaking Grammy-worthy woohoo. I want a Grammy-worthy woohoo so good that Will Smith may come up and smack you in the face. That's what I'm thinking. It's that good that he's offended somehow, and he like the weird slap where it looks like he doesn't even know how to fight. He's like, like, did you guys see how weird that slap was? He's like, let me just go like that real quick. I was like, is that Will Smith or Willie Smith? What are we talking about over here? And Chris Rock, can I ask why he was like this? Yeah, hit me right here. Hit me right here. I'm like, what are you doing, Chris Rock? Well, how much is a chicken wing? Let me have 5. You can't break 100? You guys ever seen that? I'm gonna get you, sucker. Zabrosk! Ready to woohoo! I'm ready for it. I'm back in the fall. Joanne, stop wheezing. Right? It's such a good thing when you get the woohoo from Matt Zabrosk. You're back doing it. What? You guys hear the wheezing? It's so freaking loud. Look, the story, we're getting into it, Joanne. We're on a time clock here. 30-minute mark. Got to get it all done within the 30 minutes. If you don't, then you have a boogeyman. I forgot Joanne's the boogeyman. Guys, you forget when you have her there, it just doesn't really, it's not the focus. So the Corvette, let's talk about it, Joanne. It's the next big name in cars to roll out in electric. Let's see what Chevy's doing with the old Corvette. I think it's the only good car they have, Joanne. Is that correct? I don't know. We may have to put that out to, a little vote if the Chevy makes anything, besides the Corvette that's decent. The Nova? I'm buying a Chevy Nova 2022. An electrified Corvette will come as early as next year, followed by a fully electric. Wait, hold on a second. Joanne, why are they hitting us with a bunch of BS? And electrified? They're going to give me the old quotes-a-roo. I don't need quotes. I'm not dealing with the quotes. I want a full electric. I need you electrified. What is electrified? They're doing a hybrid? Hybrid? That's so like 20 years ago, And I got a Prius model. You're doing a Prius? It's the electrified Prius Corvette by Menon. Yeah, it's coming out when you buy a case of Speed Stick. Andrew Golden, my brother, thank you so much for the donation. You know how much I appreciate that, brother. Thank you so much. I love you. I love you all. I want you guys to know that in a world of hate, in a world of division, I may not always say the thing that's been written in history as the thing, but I have to say I feel the way I feel and I speak the way I feel. I got into it with one of these things I put out there about how, this unconditional love thing bothers me because, I feel like that's like kind of like, okay, but then if you don't do what we say, then there's a condition. And so I put one of those videos out and somebody went after me, like a couple people did. And they were like, oh, you don't understand the scriptures. And I'm like, buddy, look, if you want to take it word for word and read it like you would, okay, good for you. I'm saying how I see it 2022, and I don't know. I don't think it's I think I'm correct in believing that the way to the spirit of this universe, to God, whatever you want to call it, is through yourself. You have to dig in and you have to do something within your soul in order to bring the necessary, acceptance from the one and only. It's not by foregoing your ability to become and following, are you kidding me? No, you need to go out there and become everything you're meant to be. And that is how you make him, her, whatever you call it, proudest of you. Oh, I gave my life to a service of what? What did you do? Did you do anything for the spirit that created you? Oh, no, I didn't. Because in a book it said that I had to go to church. Instead, I'm like, what the? Do that. Go ahead. You do that. I have a connection sometimes here when we're in the middle of creating a song or whatever, in the middle of a moment together here. But there's some sort of connection with the spirit of this universe that happens, and these songs just come out. And I don't know. I know things were written in a book, but I also know they were written 72 years after the man walked the earth. And that's a lot of time. We have this, we have the internet, we have 1,212 days in a row of this show of me for 2+ hours pouring my soul out to this planet. And I still believe that in 72 years, if you ask 12 people to write me, if you ask 30 people to write me exactly as I was, they'd have a pretty freaking hard time when nobody knew how to write at the time. Oh, I don't know how to write. Okay, look, go over there with Matthew. He knows how to write. Have him tell the story. Oh, yeah, I remember that guy. He went live and he was always trying to bring the world together. Okay, you got the basics. What about the soul of the man that was there, that was trying to bring the world together? Did you have any of that? Oh, well, we got it. All of our stories connect. Okay. I'm here 2,020 years later in a world that's dying. And you want to hold on to something that was written in a book 2,000 years ago. And I say to myself, do what makes you happiest, but don't condemn those who see the world for what it really is and want to try to bring it back to some sort of glory. Can't bring it to glory if you're living in the past 2,000 years ago. You need to become centered on the moment and bring this to existence. Where is this spirit of, if you want to call it Jesus Christ, where is that spirit in this moment? Oh, it's in a book 2,000 years ago. No, he's with us every second of this existence of ours. Do you want to bring him to the surface, or do you want to read about him in a book from 2,000 years ago? Oh, and then he went into this courtyard. Ugh. You can become the spirit of the Christ by doing things for others, by going out there and finding a way to coax a smile out of another. And I was just away, I have to say. I was blown away by the amount of joy. And it's not just joy because people are away. These are where people live. They just are happy. They're happy because life is amazing, and being able to breathe and see and swim and do anything you want to do in the moment is such an amazing gift we all have, and we all continue to ignore and forget about. Really, we're so focused on all the other issues in our lives and everything else that's stressing us out, the fears of the world, everything that we're seeing in the news. Distractions left and right. And even this, it's interesting how everybody just follows. There are no leaders in this world, and when there are, they just will find 50,000 followers doing the same exact thing. Elon Musk decides to say, you know what? I think we need an electric car. We could do it better than anybody ever did before. No, they did like the freaking, like they're doing the Prius. That's crap. No, we're not doing the Prius. No, we're doing a Tesla. Yeah, we're going to be 0 to 60 in 2.1 seconds. It's the fastest car in history. Yeah. And I like seeing Elon Musk do something so amazing to bring the electric car into the forefront of the automotive industry. When anybody else who's ever tried to create a car in the past, their own vision, bring it to the surface, the big three, they call them, literally squash them. And this guy was like, I don't give a crap. I'm going to do it. And I'm going to take a rocket into the air and land it. They're like, whatever, dummy. Dummy. It's a guy who doesn't read the word impossible for what it really is. He reads it as I'm possible when he sees a task. It's a beautiful thing when you could see any sort of task, any sort of challenge as possible. This guy continues to see everything as possible. I have a song called Everything is Possible. Something we uncovered once before that I think is pretty crazy. Everybody on this planet is unique, and we all have the ability to learn. We all have the ability to become. The question is, where do we want to focus our energies, and what do we want to learn? What do we want to become? And most of us choose things that are very selfish to ourselves. What we really enjoy. Like for me, it's music. It's entertaining you guys. It's selling real estate. These are the things I enjoy. I do them. Real estate's the only thing I make a living, except for when Andrew Golden is being the freaking man. But the point is very simple, that you need to find things that drive you. However, if you chose that you wanted to do something that's completely different, it is very possible. It is very possible for you to change your stripes, so to speak. You don't have to do one thing your whole life. If you say at 60 years old, you're like, you know what? I feel like I want to do something different. Do something different. There is nothing stopping you, especially if you can continue doing what you're currently doing while you take that stab at the thing you always wanted to do or this new thing you're feeling like doing. Do it. You only have the time you have. You get no more. So use it wisely. Go out and be. Go out and become. Go out there and have the greatest time that this moment will afford you. And don't forget that this experience is yours and only yours, but you do need to do it with one overarching feeling of bringing this world into a better light than it's been for the days that you've seen it. Leave it in a better light than you found it. I can't stress that enough because there's a lot of damage being done by people. And even these back and forths with people, I always end them. I'm like, look, we're having a back and forth, but like, God bless you. I appreciate you. I think that we need to start respecting people's beliefs and say, we're connecting on an energy level here. You have a different God. You believe in a different God. But when you connect with that God and I connect with my God, we are theoretically on the same plane of energy. And with that, you should be so excited to just be with another human being, because there's two people that connect to a spirit of the universe. They call it a different thing. They have a couple of different tenements, some things that they believe that are different than other religion. But at the end of it, when they pray, when they connect to that deity, to that spirit, to that God, they are at the same plane of energy, the same level of love as everybody else who connects with theirs. And this is why I don't understand the death that's taken place over religion. If you think about it the way I just said, there should be no death. There should be only joy and mutual appreciation. You know, the one thing that really I believe wholeheartedly is that religions were created in order to divide us. If it was cut and dry and we could just say it's about love, it's about doing right by each other, it's about helping each other up, not pushing each other down. It's about sharing love, not trying to hurt your brother or your sister. And to get into anything else that there is a leader of this, a God at the top of it, just living for that as humanity, for the hope of humanity, that is what they didn't want. They did not want us all to just come together and appreciate each other. Oh, well, Mark, that's paganism. No. I'm talking about something definitely has a higher power. Just what the hell's that? I was hearing weird noises. Andrew Golden, my brother. Appreciate you. Thank you so much, buddy. But we have to be willing to do. We can't sit back and watch. Nothing gets done from the sidelines. And that's why you see Elon Musk buying freaking Twitter, creating a successful electric car, a rocket that could land, an underground, boring system or whatever, where you can travel light speed underground, city to city. Starlink. He's a unique individual because he does what he wants now. He can control his creativity. He has the ability to go after anything that he wants. And because he's so successful at anything he focuses on, he will continue to dominate. And I really, really like that. I like seeing people here in this country dominate and finding a way to create a new form of something. And this guy continues to do it. Twitter, I don't know what happens with Twitter. Honestly, I don't even know if he's going to be able to buy Twitter. I hear that there's he's bought it, but then I hear well, there's still stuff that has to happen before he can buy it. I don't know what's going to happen, but I do think that if he is theoretically the owner of Twitter and he could revamp the entire system, we may have a free speech platform. I find it interesting that I see all these people saying, I'm canceling my Twitter as of today. Why? Because people finally get to speak their mind and be heard. Oh, well, the misinformation will be out there. Well, misinformation. Are you 6? Are you 6 years old? Are you able to disseminate what's true and what's not? Are you able to read something and say, this is BS, and just scroll? You need someone to tell you and to pull information off the internet so you could say, oh, now I feel safer. It's really quite pathetic that there's so much censorship. My hope is that Twitter winds up doing what I think Parler sort of does. But the internet's become a dangerous place because they only let you see what they want you to see. So let's get into this Corvette story, Joanne. You're wheezing it out. I'm doing a rantaroo, as usual. The electrified Corvette, Joanne. It's coming very quick. That's in quotes, Joanne. They're doing it in quotes. It's coming very quick. Okay, thanks for coming out. First of all, I don't like that my microphone is in the way of the story, Joanne. You put me up here at the top because we were trying to do a little bit about me still being on Vacazione. So, Joanne, an electrified Corvette will be available first and a fully electric Corvette to follow. Can you explain what that means, Joanne? No, Joanne, I was joking. I didn't mean you. I'm going to read the story now. Rouse didn't go into further details such as precise timeline or whether electrified means it will be a plug-in hybrid. Of course, that's what it means, Joanne. What do you think? He's going to be like putting a couple batteries in it so you can just charge your phone instead of having to use it when you could shut the car off, plug your phone in, and you're using the battery. It's electrified. The traditional Corvette will integrate a combustion engine and will remain available for sale, Rouse acknowledged. Although GM's experience with electric vehicles goes back decades, does it, Joanne? In the late 1990s, EV1 was the first mass-produced electric vehicle from a major car maker. The automaker quickly lost ground to other manufacturers. After Toyota arguably jump-started demand for non-traditional vehicles with its wildly popular hybrid Prius line, Tesla ultimately became the reigning champion and now dominates the electric car industry. Tesla delivered over 930,000 electric vehicles in 2021, an 87% increase over the year before. Joanne! That's why I saw so many on the friggin' road. 930,000. That means that's 3 a day. 300 a day. 3,000 a day? Is that 3,000 a day? Joanne! That's 3,000 a day. What are we talking about over here? Roughly. It's maybe like 2,700 a day. You know? It's a lot. Now GM is playing catch up. The car maker said it has plans to launch 30 electric vehicles globally by the end of 2025 and exclusively sell electric vehicles by the middle of the next decade. But for now, its business is overwhelmingly based on the internal combustion engine. Joanne, in case you don't know, that's the engine of oil. You know, you got an oil engine. Oh, it's a 357 Chevy, whatever you're talking about, you know. GM sold fewer than 25,000 electric vehicles in 2021. And the fourth quarter of 2021, GM sold only 26 EVs due to a pause in production of the Chevy Bolt line after a major recall risk of battery fire. You know, Joe, and I looked at the Chevy Bolt when I was looking at my car, which is the Ford Mach-E, and I was like, this is a freaking hunk of crap. You give me a Chevy Bolt, I'm in like this Toyota Tercel thing, like a little hatchback. I'm sorry, I'm not doing a hatchback. I said no to the hatchback EV. I'm like, wait a second, you could buy this stupid freaking car. Or you can go over and buy the cool looking car, which died for 2 months and I had to sit there and wait for it, you know, but still, I finally got it back, 2 months later. Rented the car for 2 months too. Doing it. Guys, Joanne's back there wheezing it. On Tuesday, Ford announced that its first Ford F-150 Lightnings are rolling off the assembly lines and heading to customers after almost a year of anticipation about the electric version of its massively popular pickup. Joanne, the Lightning has received loads of attention from customers with 200,000 pre-orders before the truck rolled off the line. Would-be owners would have pre-ordered won't be able to take delivery until 2092. What? Oh, no, I'm sorry, Joanne, 2023. You know, it's like with this whole chip thing. 2092 almost seems like real, you know? But anyway, it's only 2023. You know, we're talking about 2 years, Joanne. It's not a long time. You know, we just started. We're just in the middle. Now we're going in full. They said, I think, end of 2023, like December 30th of 2023. So you're talking about almost a year and a half, about just maybe a year and 3/4. But you're getting yours. You're not getting it in lightning speed, but you're getting a Lightning, you know? So I can't see who the freak is on, but I want to say what's up, because if you say hi real quick, I'll say, I see Jacqueline Grace. I see S-Coop. I see Kill It and Grill It. I see Virgo Psych in the house, and my brother Tommy Lifeboat. Guys, if you're not jumping on a lifeboat, you got a freaking life raft on there. You're going to need it. You're in the water. You know, I can't swim very well. Tommy throws you a lifeboat, preserver. You jump in, and then you're doing like the weird thing where you sit in it, and you're just like, just getting sun. Sharks are just trolling you, you know, but you're just like, whatever, I don't care. I'm doing it. You kicked one in the nose, and then they're kind of like, I don't know if I want to mess with that dude. He's doing a weird thing. He's sitting, his hiney butt is underneath. the circle of the preserver. Maybe we should, go underneath and just, hunk a butt out of him, But when he did the kick in the nose, scared off the sharks, He hit the king shark. That was it. If he didn't get the king shark, it would have been a whole different ball game. But when he kicked the king shark in the nose and said, "Get the hell out of here. I'm getting some sun here in my life raft preserver." King shark's like, "Let's just leave this guy alone. He's cool. He's cool by me." They always say, if you pop a bully once, you give that bully a pop in the nose, he'll be like, "All right, we're cool," But if you let him bully you, you're going to be bullied every day from 7th grade. You're going to be sitting there in the hallway getting beat up. Mike Green comes out of nowhere, dropping his freaking backpack, punching one guy, grabs the other guy, throws him up the locker. Doing one of those slap. What are you doing? You go beat Mark up in the middle of the hallway every single day in 7th grade? Joanne, I didn't mean to make it about me, but it happened. I had Mike Green to save me. Corvette. Yeah, no, I know, Joanne. Tie-ins. I told the story once about being bullied in 7th grade by 2 guys in the hallway. And it was every single day of 7th grade because I spoke up. I was the guy who was like, "Hey guys, leave him alone." I'm doing an art class deal, right? First day of art class, first week of 7th grade. I'm sitting there putting away my tools at the end. We were doing carving or whatever you do, carving into the stupid paper. I forget what that was called, but you're scratching in calligraphy stuff, whatever. And I'm there and dudes are picking up on this little kid. 2 guys picking on this kid. So I go, "Hey guys, leave him alone. Hey guys, leave him alone." 5 words that destroyed my existence for about a year. 7th grade, every single day, these guys beat the hell out of me and throw me up against lockers. And I was a pipsqueak until senior year of high school. And so 7th grade, I was the smallest kid and they beat the hell out of me every day. And of course I walked around with a smile until I'd see these guys. And then I was frightened, beat the hell out of me. And then the only savior I had, and I always talked about, saviors, what we have as a guardian angel, so to speak. I feel like at every moment in our lives, there's a guardian angel that's present. And it's never who you think it is. Maybe it is, I don't know. But most times it's not who you think it's going to be. And in 7th grade, Mike Green was my guardian angel. And he came out of nowhere many times while these guys were beating the hell out of me. And there was a crowd that would form around this happening on a daily basis, guys. This was like a freaking event. And Mike Green would somehow, he'd finish his class. He was never in my classes, but he would come down the hallway because he had friends in the hallway. We had A through G wing. It's a massive school in 7th grade. He would come down the hallway and I see people flying out of the way. Mike Green throws his freaking backpack. He just grabs one guy, tosses him up against the locker. He's beating the hell out of him, grabs the other guy. He's punching that dude. And I'm sitting there. I'm like, I was such a freaking wimp. But Mike Green was my savior. He was my guardian angel. And I say that there are guardian angels out there that are meant to protect me and you. And hopefully you'll be one for someone one day. But I think we get the call when we least expect it, and you will step up for someone, and you may not want to, and you do it. And sometimes you don't expect it's you, and it becomes you. We do things. Sometimes there's a mysterious way behind it. It's some urge within, something that drives us to step up and be the one who saves someone's existence without realizing how massive it is, the thing we just did. I think that's the beauty of this entirety, is sometimes we do what is the smallest of things to us, and the impact on another soul is so massive, but they can never explain it to you. They can never share with you how powerful the thing you did was in their life. You're like, yeah, whatever, I just gave you $5. But that $5 may have been the catalyst for something massive in that person's life. And they can never explain to you how thankful they are. And that's the type of stuff, the impact we need to start trying to make in each other's lives. Bring a joy with the hope that it will help another find something that they didn't know existed. We all have that, I think, mission, even though we haven't been tapped with it yet. So, looks like we did it again. 1,212 days in a row, Renaissance Man show. This is the new format, 30 minutes. Oh man, it's tough. I wanted to play a piece of music. I really do. But what I'd ask you to do now, please, because the show is over, please go to the playlist, the music playlist, and just play a few pieces of my music that I've written live here. Tomorrow I will be back with you for some music. I will play you a song tomorrow. And again, this is a 30-minute show every day now, so please find the time to join me and tell everybody. It's not 2 hours. Can't find time for 2 hours. I get it. 30 minutes. Let's create some magic and let's get back to our lives and do it again the next day. So, Jacqueline Grace, Tommy, my brother, Trish Killian, Lisa May, S. Coop, Kill It and Grill It, Andrew Golden. Let me see, I'm rolling. I'm down it. I'm rolling through it. I don't know if anybody else is out there, but if you're there, say goodnight now or forever hold your peace. Scott J., my brother, I'm so glad that you found the show and that you're joining with us on the daily, my friend. I very much look forward to hopefully entertaining you every single day. And just so you guys know, Saturday nights, I'm thinking we're still going to have to do some serious 2-hour-ness, you know? Once a week, we'll have a full Renaissance Man standard show where we go all out. We play 3-4 songs. We do the typical, you know, all-night show that we've been doing for 3+ years. But now, I think weekly, for 6 days a week, we're going to do a 30-minute show. So, and I don't want to commit to that SNL every week, but we're this Saturday, we're going crazy, okay? Oh. Lisa loves this song. This song is one of my songs, guys, just so you know. If you go into the playlist and type in Go Away right now, this is a ghost song that I wrote. I wrote 2 or 3 ghost songs last year. Just people, I don't even know how they came up. I'm not sure how this song came about, but it's a ghost song, and it's pretty freaking crazy, the lyrics. I think this was prior to me putting the lyrics at the bottom of the screen, so listen in. The lyrics are really, really powerful. And I've tried since, I guess, album 6 or 7, all the lyrics are at the bottom of the screen. I do have a song I'm working on. Hopefully, I'm finishing a little early, so maybe I'll be able to work and finish up that song for you and get that out to you guys tomorrow, as well as some other pieces of content I think we need to get out there. So, fam, friends, Jacqueline Grace, Kill It and Grill It, Lisa May, Juniper Berries in the house. Guys, if you haven't telegrammed it yet, can I share with a telegram with you without going too far over the 30-minute mark situation? We're trying to keep within range. This is the telegram link, guys, so you can join me over there. This is a great way for us to connect during the day. I get videos from Sub-Zero. Right now there's 2 people on. I forgot to send the link to everybody today because this show happened very late getting back in. Here's the link though, so you guys can join me on Telegram. That is also where I try to... Why didn't that work? That's weird. Hold on. That wasn't it. That was a create new link. No, I just want to get the... I'm copying the link. Here we go. This is the link to Telegram. Give us a follow over there and join, because you could share little videos and pictures with me and with everybody. We only have 50 people in the Telegram right now, so let's build that out. And TikTok. Guys, if you've not followed me on TikTok, just type in Mark Pires Renaissance Man on TikTok and you'll find me there. I go live there a lot as well, and they're little short things. I'm probably going to go there actually in a few minutes. So if you have not followed me on TikTok yet, like Juniper's found me over there, and Tim, and a few other people I've found. So you got to get over there, join the show, TikToking it, dropping a lot of cool TikTok moments, short moments. And guys, we're just getting this magic going. So until tomorrow, it's Mark Pires. And it's Renaissance Man. I love you guys. I'm back. Till tomorrow. I will see you tomorrow. Oh, you got to go away. You got to go away. See you tomorrow, fam. See you tomorrow.